This area of grass is dangerous.
Yeah. So don't step inside it.
Right, okay, we can catch this one.
You actually wanted to catch something?
Yes, I've been trying to, but every time it's been duped.
Right, okay.
Every single time it's been duplicate calls. Literally every time.
Okay.
That's why I've been going in the grass. I wouldn't go in the grass otherwise, I certainly wouldn't front this.
All
Do you think I should just use my Mega Horn once?
I don't know.
Or
Maybe? Surf might be better because it's the weaker stat, but it's also the same type of attack bonus. I don't know. Anyway, we need to add an image.
Yeah, that's fine, I can do that. I'll do it one more and then I'll use the dark move. False swipe isn't very good. It's good for catching, not very good.
Yeah. So we need to get X on Mobile back on.
Have you put Mew back in?
Yes, Mew is on the team. Remew is now listed. But we need a Kabuto. It's here. There we go.
I don't think we could have done it without X on mobile.
No, I don't think so either. In fact, that was like, look at how hard it was just to get the Lugia with a Master Ball.
X on mobile is our catching Pokemon. Absolutely.
I like how we just tried starting off with villain names, but now it's just about asking chat. Well, yeah, you know, I want to feel like you guys have some input to this.
That and you come up with better names.
Rima says, every stream I watch a Pokemon dies.
What should we call the Flaffy?
To be fair, you were really just lucky so now you might have bad luck for a while.
Because of its rubbery electric resistant skin, it can store lots of electricity in its fur.
I don't like the idea of Flaffy being rubbery.
Yeah, it's a bit creepy, isn't it?
Oh? Oh, Mary had a little lamb.
Yeah, she was pregnant for a while.
No!
Run away, run away, run away.
Shit,
I can't, I've got X on mobile. Fuck.
No, you don't want to be trying to, like, do this.
Go to sleep. I'm not, I'm just making it go to sleep so I can run away.
Okay. Then you need to switch your Pokemon out.
Okay.
To someone who's faster.
Who's faster?
Well, basically anyone who's higher level. So, if you're worried about Explosion, put in Totoro.
Oh, but Totoro's slow.
It doesn't matter, it's like, well, I guess it's fine. Just run. This is where Pokedolls come in handy.
Yeah, I know. I do have a Pokedoll.
Okay. Imaginary Idiot suggested Tutankhamun as the Flaffy's name. It's like Pharaoh, but smaller.
Right, I'm gonna switch out X on mobile.
Because you don't need to catch anything.
We don't need to catch anything now. For a little bit. We'll just switch them back in when we go to the next area.
Sure.
So I'm gonna put Totoro up front because I think we need to level them up more than anybody because they're a good tank.
Okay.
Are there any trainers on?
Of course there are.
Oh. You're from Johto, huh? Tamer Riley.
Beedrill.
I feel like it should make more of a bzzz.
I think that's the closest approximation. Yeah, Rock Slide.
I was like, strength? No, wait.
Y'all don't grind in the route full of exploding bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like, if you can avoid explosions, try and avoid them. But I understand that's not entirely up to you.
I didn't know that they had explosion.
Well, no, exactly. That's the whole point of randomizer.
I did
You
use a
don't
Pokemon
know what
because of
things
it.
have. So does that mean that if we had managed to keep our Tauros longer than we did, would it have learned explosion?
I think so. Tamer Glen. You go, Glen Coco. Rock?
No, just strength, you know. Kaboom.
I really, really like the new coughing, the new wheezing.
Galarian wheezing.
Yeah, I think it's really cool, and it was a welcome change. I really like it. What did you think of it?
No, I liked it too. Like, Poison Fairy was a pretty unique type.
Really hard to beat.
Oh, yeah. The fact that it was like a parody on the Spiffing Gentleman of the UK was quite good as well.
With all the smog that we get.
Good old air
Also
pollution.
fit the Pokemon, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole of the game is based on England, isn't it? So
Well, the UK. I don't know about England specifically.
I'm gonna use jalapeno.
Good idea, good idea.
Jalapeno. Like scissor hands. I'm made up about that Mew, you know.
Made up about the Mew. Couldn't care less about Barb.
I really couldn't. I'm not even gonna lie about it.
But Barb was really good in like the Elite Four. How could you be so heartless?
Remew.
Remew indeed.
Super potion. Oh, this down button isn't very responsive.
Well, yeah, it's not a pro gamer Corsair
hear it.
RGB
Clunk, clunk, clunk,
keyboard. Well, no, that's like most streamers do like to have mechanical keyboards that have like the clicky buttons and so on. But most people are like, "Ooh, I'm gonna have a fancy like layout and have it all be coloured lights and so on."
Wow, that's a cool bicycle.
Imaginary Idiot says,
Same as
honestly, what I liked most about Galarian Wheezing was that it had Levitate as a secondary ability. So many Pokemon have it as their only ability, it was quite refreshing. Yeah, I don't know why Levitate is so widespread. Like, I can think off the top of my head, like, Gengar gets it, Flygon
Because they
gets
are
it.
levitating.
I know, but it's like...
It makes sense when they have it as an ability, because they are. Some Pokemon that should have it don't.
Like what?
Like the little magnet one, Magnemite.
True, yeah, you're right.
The ice cream cone, stuff like that. They should have it. But
they're just floating, but they're not actually flying.
Yeah, so I feel like actually it's not used enough, really, for what it should be.
Rob uses his computer for taxes, not for gaming. Actually, for me, taxes is actually done all through my employer. The whole PAYE
Yeah, we
system.
kind of do that in England. Rob mainly uses his computer to do his accounts. Like he'll do our budgeting. I don't do our budgeting. I don't do anything really. I don't. He also watches a lot of YouTube and stuff like that on there to do research, and you do work on there as well. You do research for your job, like not anything like actual related to your job. It's just research, because obviously it's not a secure computer. And obviously all the art for the streams. He works so hard on the streams, guys. Honestly, like, you think these streams are good. The reason that they're good is because Rob pours his heart into them.
Well,
like,
I mean, they could always
and
be
his
better.
time. Yeah, they could. But you know what? You do so well on them. And can you just let me pay you a compliment for a while? Because I'm always, being mean to you. Let me be nice. You do well.
Sure.
I really like what you do.
Imaginary, it says, I don't mind Levitate, but when Ghastly gets nothing else, it kind of sucks. I agree. Having it as the only ability is a bit bad. Ooh. Is that rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rain. Okay. I was just like, should we...
No, it's the trickle event.
Okay, that's fine.
If you get rained on, let me know. Tamer Charles. Dugong.
If only we had a fighting type. Yes, I know I ignored your message, Remus, because Pimmsy was busy giving me compliments, so I wasn't gonna ruin that. You should have hit with Rock Slide, by the way.
Why? Water.
It's water ice.
Yeah.
Ice is weak to rock.
But water resists. No, it doesn't.
Nope.
Okay, I know you tell me this every time, and I ignore you every time. Just like you ignored Remus talking about porn again.
Yeah, I do.
Rob doesn't watch porn.
Nah.
He's told me. He says that he never does that because it's degrading to women.
Is indeed. I thought that guy was in a wheelchair when he rolled over to you. Oh no, obviously it's on the cycle path. Venusaurs have explosion, by the way.
Yeah, I'm okay. I got it. I can't run away from it.
True, that's a good point. Killing it in one shot is probably the safest outcome.
I'm trying my best, but it's hard. Yeah, I got it. We're good. It was critical, so that's kind of good. I don't know if it would have done it anyway.
It should have done. You're 10 levels above, super effective. Watches
cool.
gay porn instead then.
Oh, we don't need Razor Leaf.
Not quite.
We don't want Razor Leaf.
Nah.
We've got good moves on ExxonMobil for what we use them for.
Yeah, exactly. 2 like good hitting moves, Mega Horn and Surf, and then 2 moves that are required for catching. We always circle back to porn. Yeah, it's just like, it's always on your guys' minds. I don't know, like, is it something you think about all the time?
Prawn.
It's kind of worrying. It actually is a little bit worrying, actually.
No, it's not. Think about porn however much you want. I don't give a shit. You can think about sex all day long, as long as you still love me, because I'll still love you no matter how sexy your little brains are. Ah, crash and burn. Pimmsy got 960 for winning. What we got?
It's because your latest stream all featured sexual context.
Yeah,
that
that's
is true. Yeah.
Most of our streams have sexual context.
I think there was actually less sexual context in our Telling Lies playthrough, which has an actual woman in lingerie, compared to this game, which is Pokemon.
Oh, that was it. I thought they're going to. I haven't healed my Pokemon. I need to heal.
Catcher Bob. He's shifting the blame onto us. He must be guilty.
I trust you.
Rock slide again.
Because he's flying?
Yep.
The strength is so good on Totoro.
Strength is good. Like, you have been killing stuff in one hit with it.
Because I think it's at 100 power now.
It's probably more than that.
Probably at full happiness with... Oh, am I at full happiness? Actually,
Strength isn't happiness.
Oh, not strength, happiness. Oh, sorry. That was return again. What is it? 80 power?
It's 80 strength, I believe. But you get same type attack bonus, which makes it 120. And then you got the polka dot boost as well, which means it's another 10%.
Yeah, that's true.
You are quite close to the Pokemon Center now. If you wanted to avoid.
How close?
Like, go past this... There you go.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. Right. I didn't realise it was that close. Okay, I'm going to quickly heal. And then go back and catch the Pokemon I can then.
Okay.
Where's the Pokemon Center here? Is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, there it is.
It's on the left.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What a fucking weird layout.
Well, it requires you to have Surf.
Is Safari Zone in here?
Oh no, it doesn't require you to have Surf, never mind.
Is Safari Zone in
Yes.
here? It is, isn't it?
Imaginary Idiot asks, when does Kabuto evolve even?
Oh, ages.
It evolves at level 40.
It's not going to evolve for a while.
No.
Imagine if it evolves into a Mewtwo.
Imagine if it evolves into something worse.
I don't really mind that too much. So it's going to evolve into something worse. We'll stop the evolution. Works well as what it is.
Yeah.
But you'll have to tell me because I won't know it's worse, necessarily. Right, let's catch a Pokemon. Oh.
Route 18!
Didn't take long to get that. Not.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
You were close with Delibird, Imaginary Idiot.
Oh, I haven't put it. Man, now it's gonna get spinning.
I thought the nurse had pink hair, she had green. I don't know if the nurse joys change from Poké Center to Poké Center.
I think they do.
That's super effective on you.
Oh, there's more moves. How many moves does it have? How many moves did it have?
2 to 5.
Oh shit, what should I do?
Not keep ExxonMobil in.
Yeah, good idea.
You can't catch this with ExxonMobil. It ain't happening.
Should I use Guntail? Or Totoro?
I'm trying to think, who's got a weak move?
Nobody.
Okay. Who's got...
Wait,
oh no,
hang on, doesn't Jalapeno have Bubble Beam?
Jalapeno has Fire Spin, don't they?
Oh yeah, but then it traps them.
That's fine, you just need to weaken it.
Does Jalapeno have Bubble Beam as well?
It does, but Bubble Beam will probably kill it.
But Fire Spin's effective against it.
It doesn't matter, Fire Spin is really weak.
Oh, Bubble Beam.
Fire Spin is really weak. Yeah, I know it's ice type, but Fire Spin's still the best option.
Should I just let it get damaged by the spin?
Yeah, start throwing Pokeballs.
Ultra Ball.
Ultra Balls go!
I like this Pokemon.
It's a cool Pokemon.
It's such a weird Pokemon. It looks like Cousin It.
Yeah, I guess.
You get it? Oh, nice!
Wow. That was cool. Nice and easy. Bit of a heart scare there with the whole Bone Rush. If that had hit more than 3 times, that would have killed ExxonMobil.
Yeah. Although its legs are short, I didn't read the rest. Whatever. Okay. It's a girl, so we're gonna call her Ellie. Because the mammoth in Ice Age...
Oh, it's called Ellie. I see.
It's called Ellie.
Alright.
There is logic
to the Pokemon Center.
No.
No?
No, I want to touch this chappy.
Oh, okay.
If you're looking for Pokemon, you have to look in the tall grass. Bugcatcher Boris. Uh-oh. Boris is out. Get him back.
This
Hypocrite!
This is where he's been all this time, avoiding press conferences.
Catching bugs.
Oh! We hear the meows of a cat in the distance.
Meow meow. Meow 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 meow.
You watch too much TikTok.
Yeah, I do.
Water Demon says, Ellie was what I was thinking of for the name for the Piloswine, and Remus asks, who is Boris? Boris is the name
buffoon
of our Prime Minister. And
only if you believe him to be. I don't personally believe him to be our Prime Minister. I think that's your own personal belief, and that's fine, you can believe that. I choose to believe that we're run by apes.
Not by lizard creatures.
Yeah.
I see. But yes, Boris is our Prime Minister,
Come here.
who we have a rather unfavourable opinion of.
I don't like him.
He is notoriously work shy, and likes giving favours to all of his rich friends, and the women he sleeps with.
Yeah, can you take? He's crying.
Oh, he's crying. He wants to be loved.
Come here. Hello. Hi.
Strength, go.
Hello.
I thought they were talking about the Men in Black 3 villain.
No.
I've not even seen Men in Black 3.
That's the big one, the snake. Oh no, hang on. Is it the snake or is it the one that kind of is the sexy woman that kind of goes woo? I can't remember.
Dunno.
Oh, good boy. Can you see?
I can see. I don't see anything in the grass. So
no, there wasn't anything. You need to go to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
And then go into all the houses and talk to the guy that needs teeth.
That's the safari, though.
No. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. Doesn't he give you Rock Smash?
No.
Is it Center?
I think so? Yeah, because then you go to Cinnabar. Alright, let's go in here.
Oh, good boy.
My grandpa's at my brother's bill on cerulean cake. I saw these weird slow Pokemon on Cycling Road. Hang on, what's down?
It's a new route.
Oh,
Normally blocked off by rocks.
Oh,
It's
okay.
water, I think.
Oh, that's how you get to Cinnabar, of course.
Yes. I think. Cinnamon. Yeah. Good boy.
Alright, so...
Handsome boy. Oh, you're gonna do rollies again.
My grandpa is in this... Oh, he's a Safari Zone warden, or at least he was. He decided to go on a vacation. He's quit running the Safari Zone, just like that. Suppose there's nothing else to do in here then.
That's so cute.
Any more houses?
Do you think his purr will get picked up?
Depends on how loud it is.
Don't chew it. Don't chew it. Oh, he's got drool all over it now.
I think I need Cut to go past this bit here on the left with the woman.
Somebody has Cut.
And this
we taught
is...
Cut to our
this is
Diglett.
empty. Okay, well, I'll go inside then.
We taught Cut to Diglett. Good boy, yeah, you are a handsome boy.
Let's use Cut.
Right, hang on, I'm getting up now because he's Stop now.
The Safari Zone is closed.
Oh.
Well, that's
Did
Pokemon
you go
map.
up?
Well, yes, I've gone through one bit, but not through the second bit. Here's the Pokemon map. Imaginary Idiot says, didn't Boris, have to go into intensive care because he decided washing his hands wasn't fun? No, it's not that. He
bragged about shaking
hands with
COVID.
patients who had coronavirus.
Yeah, which is just...
And he also decided not to put the UK into a lockdown, even though the evidence was that Italy and Spain were getting quite hit hard.
And China.
Well, yeah, but it's like...
Oh, I can catch Pokemon here.
To be fair, there is a difference between Italy and China in just terms in the actual physical distance between us. But, as soon as someone can see, oh, Italy's struggling with this, it's like, maybe you should think about putting
Italy's
your
so
country
close
into
as well.
lockdown.
Right, I'm gonna go fishing, I think.
Not surfing?
Oops, wrong one. Do you think surf?
I
was more thinking that if I fish, I'm more likely to get a low-level Pokemon.
Okay, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Although, suppose if I surf, maybe it would be...
The levels will vary if you surf.
Hang on, before we do this, save.
Yes, you have been playing for a while.
I have switched boxes a few times, but I haven't saved for ages. Watch, there's no Pokemon in here or something.
I don't know. There should be Pokemon, yeah.
There we go. What we got?
And we have a Sneasel.
Pokemon.
One of the potential starters we could have had. Super effective.
Okay. What shall we name her?
I don't know.
We could call her Sneeze on stream.
I mean, we could.
Who sneezes? Not.
I don't know. Not sure. To be fair, washing hands isn't something I would call fun. No, you just call it something that people do.
You just wouldn't brag about it.
For good hygiene.
Who would brag about shaking hands with COVID-19 sufferers? Not even recoveries. Sufferers, as in they have the disease. They were in hospital, and then, you're not even allowed to touch each other. You're supposed to spend 2 meters apart. It's such a contagious disease. What an idiot! And then he's getting the UK to clap for him.
Well, not for him specifically, but
for
the NHS workers that he decided to say,
to
hey,
put massive cuts on.
By the way, you know, if you're not from the UK, we're going to charge you to use the NHS.
Even if you work for the NHS.
And then, 2 days later, it's something like, actually, no, that's fine. You don't have to pay. Don't worry about that. But we will still charge foreign people to use NHS.
It's just ridiculous. He's just racist. No, you know what? We're getting into politics now, and we really shouldn't, because we like to be really open-minded on our stream. But I just can't. He's a fucking moron, and I can't talk about him because he just infuriates me. He's a bumbling moron, absolute moron.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna talk about him anymore because he just makes me angry. It makes me angry that no matter how many times I vote against him, he still continues to get support.
Yep.
And he's never not had support.
Nope.
Really annoying. This cunning Pokemon hides under the cover of darkness, waiting to attack its prey. Maybe we should call this Boris.
To be fair, I don't think Boris wakes under darkness. Anyway, if you use
what
lots
should we
of
call
soap, maybe washing your hands would be fun. You'd make a lot of foam. And Rima says the social distancing here, it's 1.5 meters, by the way, not 2 meters.
Oh, it's 2 meters in England, but nobody does that. It's like a meter.
Yeah.
What should we call Sneasel?
Can you fit in Sneeze on stream?
I don't think so.
Not the full, it have to be SNEEZONSTRTRM. Nah, it's not gonna fit, is it? Sneeze on Stra.
Yeah.
You could call it Sneeze on.
Nah.
Nah, it's fine. Sneasel nickname. Sneasel. Sneaky Weasel.
Who's a Weasel character?
I don't know.
Any Weasel characters?
Me neither.
The only one I know is Weasel from the
Call
Wind
him
in the
Corona.
Willows. From the Wind in the Willows. You want me to call him Corona?
Chat says just call him Corona.
Alright.
Social distance sneeze. Ooh, I don't think that would fit, but that's a very good name.
Yeah,
Social distance sneeze.
We couldn't fit barely anything in it.
Real Pie Master says, fun fact about clapping. Due to fear during the Stalin communist reign in Russia, people would clap for over 15 minutes straight after his speeches. He would have to tell people to stop since no one wanted to be the first one to stop. Yeah, that's weird how, like, there's a big culture of...
Oh god, it's literally sealed up.
No doors. Warden is travelling abroad as far as zone is closed.
What happens to all the animals? Do they not get fed? Bit evil.
I don't know.
That's obviously why the exhibits are closed as well.
Yeah. So, Stalin was obviously, like, the biggest example of a dictator that no one wanted to displease because otherwise they'd be sent to the gulag or just outright killed.
Did you go into these houses?
I went into the houses. I didn't go into the house on the right where the woman's gone.
How do you get... Oh, do you have to cut right?
Yeah, you have to cut through to get through.
You have to rely on cut a lot in this.
Mm-hmm.
This one here, you didn't go in.
I don't think so, no. Oh no, I did. It's empty. Never mind.
Nice remembering.
Gym time!
You went into those down there as well?
Went into the houses, yes.
Okay. Right.
Gym time!
I need to heal before I do.
Oh yeah, of course. 15 minutes of clapping, my hands would be sore. Yeah, but I guess if you were worried about dying, then...
Did you talk to these people as well?
I didn't talk to these people, no, because I thought you already talked to them.
Did you go into the house next to the gym?
Yes, I did. Every night at 8 PM here, people clap to give support to the healthcare workers. I know healthcare workers and they'd much rather people stop having family barbecues than clap.
It's honestly, in England, it's become more of a competition of who can clap the loudest. So people are like riding their motorcycles and people are banging pots and pans and like bringing out full drum kits outside. It's just a bit of a my cock's bigger than yours.
Wait, who's up front?
Totoro.
Is it? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Really, clapping every night seems a bit odd, because in the UK it's only every Thursday. And yes, I know many people that would be like, just stop seeing each other, try not to like break the social distancing rules and guidelines. Many health workers would probably prefer to have like more money as well, like getting paid an actual fair wage. They do.
They do get paid a good wage, but it's not like for what they have to go through. It's not like you don't get like sympathy money or anything.
Nope.
And they have death on their hands.
Oh yeah.
But also, I think there's a lot of jobs in England. I don't know about other countries whether you're representing your staff this way, but in England, we have a lot of essential workers like shop staff, delivery staff, people like that, bin men, stuff like that. And a lot of our politicians have been, what Pokemon was it?
Corsola.
I'll just keep this on. A lot of our politicians have been referring to them as non-skilled or low-skilled workers, and it's just disrespectful because these are the people that are literally keeping our country running, and they're getting paid shit all.
Yep.
And putting their lives at risk so that we can have bread and make sure that we're not overrunning litter and stuff like that. And people are just treating them like dirt. There's a lot of abuse from them, from public towards them. Like, I was in Asda today, and one of the workers got shouted at because she was restocking the shelf and couldn't. Basically, the person had to walk past her to get to where she needed to go, but the person was obviously restocking the shelf and she shouted at her. And it's like, are you shitting me? She's literally restocking so that you can eat. Why are you shouting at this person?
Some people are just dicks.